on, do the introduction.
No.
Come on.
No.
Why not?
Because my wife does this stuff.
But now it's your turn to also do this stuff.
No.
Okay, you want to do the outro then?
No.
It's a lot more words to do the outro.
I'm just going to be in here doing whatever you told me to do.
Do the outro.
Other than these words.
Hey everyone, today. Why did you do it? If you didn't laugh the first time, I'm going to have a problem with this.
Okay, let's go. Let's just start doing what we're going to do.
Okay. Okay, so what's the first thing that we need to do?
Make brownies.
Okay, what's the first step in making the brownies?
I need 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
Oh, that's this. Right here. But it's frozen.
Okay, we gotta turn the oven on to 325.
Okay, oven 325.
Add enough water to a medium saucepan.
That's for this.
So that is an inch to inch and a half, or inch to 2 inches deep for barely simmering.
Yeah, so we're making a double boiler,
Yes.
which you've seen me do.
Yep. So then it says combined butter,
Mm-hmm.
which is 10 tablespoons.
So I'm going to need you to do this because the butter's frozen,
Oh, okay.
and I don't touch frozen stuff.
Okay, well, I need a knife because this is 8.
Okay. What kind of knife do you want? Big knife?
Sure.
Because it's going to take a little bit for this to melt because it's frozen. I don't know if I said that loud enough.
The butter's frozen.
Butter's frozen. Just want you all to know that the butter is frozen. Okay. So this I'll put back in the fridge.
Okay.
Burger.
I'm gonna get the pan out.
Oh, the brownie pan?
You normally use this one?
Yeah.
It says black with aluminum foil.
It does not.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
I've never read that.
Right there.
Where?
Line the bottom sides of an 8-inch baking square with parchment paper or aluminum foil for easy removing the brownies.
We're not doing that. We don't do that. You're not even looking, so you're missing it. That's weird. That's not how I make it. What if that messes it up?
Why would it mess it up?
I don't. Why would you put aluminum foil at the bottom of the
So
pan?
you can pick it up to take the brownies out of the thing to cut them.
I don't feel comfortable with this decision.
Okay. I'm just telling you, I'm doing what it says.
I guess I never read the directions that clearly.
What your husband does.
Do you want to try it, I guess?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I never read that part.
So we gotta combine the sugar, which is 1 1/4 cups.
Now is that getting combined with the butter or is that separate?
Combine butter, sugar, cocoa powder, and salt in a medium heat-safe bowl. Rest the bowl
So we have
over.
to wait for the butter to melt. So right now we're melting the butter, which was frozen, so it took us probably 8 minutes. Okay, now that it's melted, we're going to add sugar, cocoa powder, and salt. Okay, so we are going to add in 1 1/4 cups of sugar. So this is where it should become kind of gritty, and we're just going to let it rest for 3 to 5 minutes until it's only warm so that we can add in the vanilla and the egg so it doesn't cook. Because we don't want those eggs to cook and become scrambled eggs. Because that'd be really gross.
Chocolate scrambled eggs.
Because that counts for breakfast, right?
Tune back in for breakfast.
That's disgusting. Okay, so So I'm gonna turn this off because it's still gonna finish whatever you're doing. Stop! Stop! Stop touching it!
It's not that hot.
Stop touching it!
It's not that hot.
It's literally on boiling water. This is the grainy texture after it's been sitting for a while, and it is supposed to look like this. We're still going to wait for it to cool a little bit before we add the eggs because it got so hot this time, but that's our next step. So now we're going to add in our vanilla extract. This is vanilla extract that we made around Christmas or a month before Christmas.
About a month or so before Christmas.
And we got the beans off Amazon because otherwise they're super expensive. And I kind of think next time we'll just make it directly in the bottle of alcohol. Yep. Because I think it was made for actually bigger than this. Like I think we have too many vanilla beans for the small container. Because it takes 6 months to brew.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to let you pour this because you're probably more precise than I am. We need 2 of those.
2.
Okay, so this is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to crack in 1 egg and beat it into the mix. And then we'll crack another egg and beat that into the mix. You remember the first time that I made brownies? Like with the recipe?
All these ones?
Not this one, it was the one before this. Remember they turned out really bad?
Yes.
Do you remember what was bad about them?
Are they more like a cake?
That's what I was thinking. I don't even remember the recipe. So the way that we found this recipe was by looking for a no-fail brownie mix, because the first time I had made brownies for us from scratch, they turned out, I believe, really dense and cake-like. So anyways, this is the second recipe that we've tried and it works really well, so we're sticking to it. So now all we need to do is put it in, oh, just kidding. That would have been bad.
I think we need flour.
You need flour. This is why I'm a better cook than I am a baker. Okay, so we need half a cup of all-purpose flour. So you need to, and this is why I remember why I didn't use the mixer. I think I used the mixer the first time, but not the second time, because we need to beat it for 40 to 50 strokes. Beat vigorously. So this is the consistency that it should be afterwards. It's a little bit thicker. It doesn't really have that grainy texture anymore because the flour has been combined. So the last thing we're going to do is put it into the pan that we greased lightly with spray oil, and we did not put the tin foil or parchment in like it calls for.
My favorite part is the bowl.
20 to 25 minutes. And I believe we need to do it a little bit longer last time, so let's do 25 minutes. And this is at 325.
Can I do it for how long?
25 minutes. And these brownies last like a day. I'd probably double the recipe if we had more than just us here.
Yeah.
Because we only get 4 squares out of it. I'm filming and I'm taking the brownies out. Yeah, so at this point, I think it will cook the rest of the way in the pan. I need the other oven mitt though. Thank you. So that is how we make our brownie recipe. If you want more videos like this with us baking or cooking, make sure to leave a thumbs up so that we know that you enjoy this video. Leave a comment down below if there is something else you have in mind for us to cook, and make sure you subscribe to catch our next video. Bye guys.